Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, children.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
I just saw a new name. Alvan. Alvan,
Yes,
are
ma'am.
you new admission,
Yes,
beta?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you come from where?
I'm from BCSC Conrad.
From?
Bishop Conrad.
Okay, you've come from Bishop Conrad. Very good. Fine. I just came across this new name. Okay, children, what were we doing? We're about to start what? You remember osmosis? Chalo, very
Yes,
quickly.
ma'am.
Everybody remembers this? Quick revision. 3 things to be transported. Tell me what were they?
Minerals, food, and water.
Water, mineral, and food.
Minerals, food, and
Okay. On the basis of distance, what are the 2 types of transport that we have?
Short distance transport and long
short and
distance
long
transport.
distance.
What are the 2 modes of short distance transport?
Diffusion and cytoplasmic streaming.
Diffusion, cytoplasmic stream.
On the basis of utilization of energy, we have 2 types of transport. What are they?
Active and passive.
Passive and active.
When we did diffusion, what were the 2 keywords for defining diffusion?
Solute particles and
Solute
equilibrium.
particles and equilibrium.
Good. Then we did facilitated diffusion with the help of proteins called as
Carrier proteins.
Carrier protein.
what were the 2 kinds of carrier proteins we had studied about?
Porins and aquaporins.
Very good. Porins and aquaporins. 2 types of particles can enter. Which 2 types?
Polar and non-polar.
Polar and non-polar.
Till here everybody is okay? Should I start with the new topic then?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
चलिए let's start. अच्छा हाँ ये भी तो कर लिया था. Uniport, you remember we did symport, we did antiport. Everybody is confident about uniport, symport and antiport?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I was trying to explain osmosis to you because some of you were still confused in the process of osmosis. Osmosis, the main difference between diffusion and osmosis is this first word. What was the word we had over here in diffusion?
Solute.
Solute.
Good. And in osmosis, that word solute is replaced by
Solvent.
Solvent.
solvent. Another thing, semi-permeable membrane. Now we need to understand this data. Fine. Movement of solvent particles from dilute to concentrated solution is called osmosis. Not concentrated to dilute. It is what? Dilute to?
Concentrated.
Now we need to understand this. Ki why dilute to concentrated? Abhi tak to what we kept on doing was, it's always concentrated to dilute or dilute to concentrated. Beta, we always said na, from a higher concentration to a lower concentration.
Concentrated to dilute.
Now you need to understand one thing very, very clearly. When I say dilute solution, I mean solute is less.
Ma'am, your voice isn't audible.
Okay, sorry, I had a call from principal sir. Chalo bache. Dilute solution matlab what is more and what is less? Tell me quickly.
Solute is less.
Solute is less,
Solute is less, solvent is more.
And solvent is more. बेटा बहुत अच्छे से याद रखना है इसको. Solute is less and solvent is more. And we are talking about solute or solvent
Solvent.
in osmosis.
Solvent.
Solvent.
So wherever a thing is more, it will go from more to less. Always from a higher concentration to a lower concentration. So solvent is more in this or this, dilute or concentrated.
Dilute.
Dilute.
So here it will move from dilute to concentrated or concentrated to dilute.
Dilute to
Dilute to
concentrated.
concentrated.
Please see this arrow over here. There should be no confusion. Okay, it is moving from dilute to concentrated. Reason, when I say dilute solution, the water is more. See, it is written over here. And when I say concentrated solution, the water is less. The solute. We are not concerned about solute. We are talking about osmosis. So we are concerned about solvent or solute?
Solvent.
Solvent. So water will move from dilute to concentrated solution. So another definition that we get of osmosis, the movement of solvent particles from dilute to concentrated solution is called osmosis. Give me the definition very quickly. Which particles are going to move, solute or solvent?
Particles.
Solvent particles.
Solvent.
Solvent particles.
Dilute to concentrated or concentrated to dilute?
Dilute to
Dilute to
Dilute to
concentrated.
concentrated.
Dilute to concentrate.
Now also remember these two words. When I say dilute, I mean hypotonic. And when I say concentrated, it is hypertonic. Please don't get confused with these two words. Dilute means the solvent is more, the solvent is less. We are going to call it as hypotonic. Okay? And if the solute is more and solvent is less, then we are going to call it as hypertonic. Understood the terms hypo and hyper?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
We can have one more. Now I'm movement of solvent particles from which? Hypo to hyper or hyper to hypo? Look at this keywords and then tell me.
Hypo to hyper.
Hyper.
Hypo to hyper. Because it is solvent particles from dilute to concentrated. Please learn it with me. It is dilute to what?
Concentrated.
Dilute is called
Hypotonic.
Hypotonic.
and concentrated is called
Hypotonic.
Hypertonic.
hypertonic. So let me replace this definition by the words, same definition. Movement of solvent particles from, in place of dilute, what should I write?
Hypotonic to hypertonic. Hypotonic.
Hypotonic.
Hypotonic to hypertonic. This is osmosis.
Hyper.
Now I'm going to give you a few examples. I've taken animal cells and then I'll be showing you about plant cells. What difference we will find in animal cells and plant cells? See, beta, I've taken an animal cell first and I placed it in 3 solutions. 3 solutions means isotonic, hypotonic, and hypertonic. What are the 3 solutions I've taken an animal cell placed in? Quickly tell me.
Ma'am,
Isotonic, hypotonic, hypertonic.
Okay. Now, when I say isotonic, I mean the concentration is same. Inside the cell and in the outside medium, the concentration is same. Such kind of a solution is known as which solution?
isotonic.
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 You have to make a solution isotonic. Supposing you want to keep an animal cell in an isotonic medium, how will you prepare an isotonic medium? See, isotonic medium means the outer medium should have the same concentration which is present in the cytoplasm of an animal cell. Okay, inside, what is there inside the cell? Cytoplasm. What is there inside this animal cell? Cytoplasm is there, na beta? What is there?
Cytoplasm.
So you have to keep it in a isotonic solution. Matlab you have to keep it in a solution whose concentration will be the same as the cytoplasm. Supposing I tell you, okay, take this animal cell, put it in an isotonic solution. The first thing which will come in your mind is, ma'am, where to get the isotonic solution from? How will I know that this solution is isotonic with the cytoplasm of the animal cell? So this is how you prepare an isotonic solution, which is whose concentration is exactly equal to the cytoplasm of an animal cell. Take how much? Take water, take 9% sodium chloride and 5% of glucose. Dissolve it, 100 ml, your solution will become what? Your solution will become isotonic. So making an isotonic solution, how much percent of NaCl will you take?
9%.
9%.
And how much percent of glucose?
5%.
5%.
So now this solution is prepared. This is isotonic solution. You took water, added sodium chloride, glucose. This solution is ready. This solution is isotonic with the inner medium of the animal cell. So normally I have seen there is a confusion. People feel that there is no movement. Okay. I'll just give you 1 minute. Just see this. Just read what is written in isotonic part. Let me explain it to you better. Quickly. Just read only this part, isotonic. Ha beta. Isotonic solution you prepared. Which kind of a cell you have taken? Animal cell or plant cell?
Animal cell.
Animal cell. These arrows. Normally I have seen children feel कि कुछ भी movement नहीं होता है, but ऐसा नहीं है बेटा. Material moves out of the cell into the outer medium. Things from the outer medium also move inside the cell. So I have put arrows showing inside and material coming outside. But equal amount goes in and comes out. So we say there is no net movement of particles. What is the word we use? No. We will not say there is no movement. We will say there is no net movement.
Net movement.
You understand net movement? Final movement is known as net movement. Supposing 10 particles are going inside and 6 particles are coming out. So we would have said the net moment is 4 particles. But here, what is happening? The number of particles which are entering is equal to the number of particles which are coming out. So is there any net moment?
No, ma'am.
There is no net. Yes. Many times I have seen when we come out of class 9th and 10th, we carry this because we don't go into details in these classes. We generally feel that the size of the cell does not change because there is no movement of particles. We say isotonic solution, the size will not change. But it is not so. The amount of particles entering and the amount of particles is equal. That is why there is no what?
Net movement.
Yes. So which kind of a solution was this? Look here on the
Isotonic.
screen.
Isotonic.
And which kind of a cell is this? Which kind of a cell is this?
Animal cell.
Animal
Now this is the second one. This is hypotonic. Okay. Water will move in. Can you see the arrows? Okay. Arrows are going inside. That means your water is moving inside the cell. This process is called endosmosis. What is this process called as?
Endosmosis.
Yes. Osmosis is movement of water and endo means inside because water andar ja raha hai, so we call it as endosmosis. And your cell becomes turgid. Turgid means it contains water now, it swells up, it expands. It keeps on expanding and then it ruptures. What do you mean by ruptures?
Break.
Yes, very good. It bursts out. And why does it burst out in an animal cell? Because there is no protective cell wall. We have only one membrane, plasma membrane. So if water continues to go inside, the cell will become turgid. It will start expanding. Pressure will be created on the walls of the plasma membrane. And if this process of endosmosis continues, then what will happen to your cell, children? Your cell will
It will rupture.
rupture. And why is it rupturing? Because there is no
Cell wall.
cell wall. Now supposing this cell has ruptured. So you will have small pieces of this broken cell, yes or no, after rupturing?
Yes, ma'am.
Your cell will
Yes,
break
ma'am.
into small pieces. These small broken pieces of the membrane, they are called ghosts. In biology, what do we call them as? Ghosts. After death, if you see something, you call it ghost or not. So this cell has already died, it has ruptured, and still some pieces are existing here and there. So obviously, after death, if we are finding something we generally refer to in common language as ghost, so we call it as ghost. Okay, let me revise this with you. This was which solution, children?
Hypotonic.
Hypotonic solution.
Please keep in mind that we are talking about an animal cell. So water is going to go inside, it will keep moving in. What is this process called as?
Endosmosis.
Water will keep entering, the cell will become turgid, it will expand. And if this process continues for long, what happens to the cell?
The cell will
The cell
rupture.
membrane rupture.
Cell will rupture.
Rupture, because there is no protective what? We don't have a,
Cell wall.
Cell wall.
so you'll have the broken pieces of the plasma membrane lying here and there after the cell ruptures. What are these small pieces called as?
Ghost.
Yes, the ghost cells. Now, come to the third solution. What is this solution?
Hypertonic.
Tonic. Please see the arrows. कुछ भी याद नहीं करना. You simply see the diagram, it will be clear. Water is coming out or it is going in?
Out. Going out.
So is it endosmosis or it is exosmosis?
Exhaust.
Exosmosis.
Yes. Your cell becomes flaccid. Flaccid means dry. deficiency of water. And turgid means lot of water inside, wet. So here your process was endosmosis. Here the process is exosmosis. Here the cell was becoming turgid. Here the cell is becoming, please learn these key words in biology. What is the word?
Flaccid.
Flaccid. Here it was expanding. And what will happen to this?
Shrink.
Shrink.
It becomes something like this. Such kind of a cell in biology is known as a cremated cell. What do we call this cell as?
Cremated cell.
Cremated.
Cremated cell. Okay? Cremation wala. So we had an animal cell. First we put it in which medium?
Isotonic.
Isotonic.
Did the particles move in and out or there was no movement?
No net movement.
No net movement.
Net movement was not there, but did the particles move in and out?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Beta, this confusion has to come out of your minds because generally we learn that in isotonic solution there is no movement of particles, so there is no change in size. ऐसे नहीं है. The particles do move, but there is no net movement. So what about the size of the cell? Will there be any change in isotonic?
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So which is the second type of solution in which we have put our animal cell into?
Hypotonic.
Hypotonic. So water is going in or it is coming out?
Coming out.
Moving.
So what is because it is a movement of water, it is osmosis, and because it is coming out, what is the term we are going to use?
Endosmosis.
Helen? If water is coming out, then what will you use?
Exhaust.
Exosmosis.
Very good. And if water goes inside, what is the process? What will you use the term?
Endosmosis.
Endosmosis.
So when water has entered the cell, we say the cell has become
Turgid.
Jid.
turgid. Very good. And when water has got dehydrated, the water loss is there in the cell and cell has all become dry like a raisin. Okay? Then it looks like a kishmish, dry raisin. So we call the cell as?
Flaccid.
Okay. Flaccid and turgid. Understood the difference, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Tell me,
ma'am.
why does the cell burst? Why does it burst? Animal cell.
Because there is no cell wall.
Acha. Abhi 50% you must have understood. The rest 50% you will understand now. I have again taken a cell, but this time I have taken which cell, beta?
Plant.
Plant cells. I've just drawn it in a different way so that if you see my notes kabhi baad mein, so you can differentiate. It is not that a plant cell looks like this. Just that you can differentiate the figures. I have drawn it like this. Plant cell. Okay, this is my plant cell. I have again put it in isotonic, hypotonic, and hypertonic solutions. Isotonic, obviously, same thing is going to happen. Come to this, hypotonic. Arrows are going inside or outside?
Inside.
inside.
Same case, endosmosis or exosmosis?
Endosmosis.
No difference. Your cell is becoming what? What is the word I had used?
Turgid.
Turgid.
So till here, there is no change. But after this, there is a minor change over here. The cell wall exerts an equal pressure. Now, what is happening is beta, water is entering inside the cell. So this water will exert pressure on the walls of the cell. We have a cell wall or we don't have a cell wall? We're talking about a plant cell.
We have a cell wall.
Silver.
Have a cell wall.
Ma'am, have a cell wall.
Supposing you take a balloon You must have experienced holy time. When you fill water in a balloon, do you feel some pressure on the balloon? Walls of the balloon, if you hold it in your hands, you fill air or you fill water in the balloon. So does that air or water exert some pressure on the balloon? Balloon burst ho jata hai na after a certain time.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Why,
Yes,
why does it
ma'am.
why does it burst? Too much of water or too much of air?
Yes, ma'am.
Why does it burst? Think beta, why does it burst? Because
A
anybody
lot
would
of
like to
pressure.
try? Yes, very good. Lot of pressure. If you exceed the pressure which the membrane of the balloon can tolerate, it will burst. Here what is happening is water is entering inside the cell. Water will exert pressure on the walls of the cell. But here we have cell wall. So cell wall will exert an equal pressure on water. And your cell becomes bulgy, but it does not rupture. It will bulge out, the size will increase, but it will not what beta? What will it what not happen to the cell?
Rupture.
Rupture.
Not
Rupture. Because of the presence of which wall?
cell wall.
Cell wall.
Cell wall.
Cell wall. So everything here was the same. Hypertonic solution, water has entered, but when water enters, it exerts pressure on the cell wall. Cell wall exerts an equal pressure on the water, and both of them balance, both the pressures are balanced. The cell bulges out a little, but it does not what?
Rupture.
Rupture.
Okay, let's come to the third case. Hypertonic, same. Which process is going to take place? Endosmosis or exosmosis?
Exhaust.
Exhaust.
Okay, your cell will become, what is the word we had done?
Left side.
Placid.
Placid.
Cell becomes placid. So water comes out of the vacuole. You know, water is stored in vacuole. In a plant cell, maximum amount of things are stored in the vacuole only. So vacuole becomes smaller in size. What happens to the vacuole? The vacuole becomes smaller. So the size of the cell, the cytoplasm shrinks. Such kind of a cell is called as a plasmolysed cell. What is it called?
Plasmolysed cell.
And the process is called plasmolysis. What is the process called?
Plasmolysis.
Okay. So you will find plasmolysis in animal cells or plant cells?
Plant cell.
Plant cells. See, you have already done these things in class 10th, but because we have done them in very, very less amount rather, so that is why these concepts have to be made clear now to you people. So there is a difference between isotonic, hypertonic, and hypertonic solutions, how a cell will react depending upon whether a cell is a animal cell or it is a plant cell. See, isotonic solution, tell me the concentration that you will prepare. Quickly tell me. What will you add?
9% of
9%
NaCl and
5%
5%
glucose.
5% glucose.
So your cytoplasm becomes isotonic with the external medium. Nothing will happen. No net moment is there, whether it's a plant cell or an animal cell. We have no concerns. Then we had another process. There are some key words, children, if you remember, endosmosis. Everybody understood this word?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Endosmosis, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
In endosmosis, the difference is in an animal cell, we get ghost cells. You remember we got which cells?
Host.
Host
Ghost
cell.
cells. And the cell had, of course, become turgid. In hypertonic, we had used a word cremated. You remember the word? Here. What was the word?
Cremated.
Cremated cell.
So remember these words, ghost and cremated. And here we are going to remember these words, plasmolysed cell. Okay, cremated cell is now being called as which cell? In plants.
Plasmolysed.
Plasmolysis.
And the process is known as what?
Plasmolysis.
Yes. So what is the main difference? Why some cells are becoming ghost and cremated and others are becoming plasmolized? What was the main difference in both the cases which I showed you?
Presence of cell wall.
Very good. It is presence of cell wall. In plant cells or animal cells?
Plants. Plant.
Okay. Now let us take this plasmolized cell and we again put it in a hypotonic solution. What will happen? Again, water will move inside. Cell will again become normal. It will come back to its original size. So the plasmolized cell will become a normal cell. So this process is called deplasmolysis. What is this process now called as?
Deplasmolysis.
Deplasmolysis.
You got a plasmolized cell, uska size chota hai. So you put it in, again you put it in a hypotonic solution, water will again start entering, size will again increase, normal size aa jayega. So the plasmolized cell will become normal and this process will be known as what?
Deplasmolysis.
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 Shape of the cell does not change in plant cells in a plasmolized cell. Only the cytoplasmic arrangement changes. But the overall shape does not alter much. But in animal cell, it shrinks. Let me show you this. See this cremated cell. Can you see the shape? In animal
Yes.
cells,
Yeah.
the shape changes. In animal cell, the shape changes, beta. But in plant cells, the shape after plasmolysis does not change much. It is only that the cytoplasm movement takes place within the cell. It is deposited more this side or this side. So not much of a shape change takes place in case of plant cells. But in animal cells, of course, it changes. So is this topic clear to everybody? The difference between a plant cell and an animal cell when it is put in isotonic, hypertonic, and hypertonic solutions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Okay. Everybody knows what is isotonic, hypertonic, and hypotonic?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You know the difference between flaccid and turgid?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You know what are ghost cells and cremated cells?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Plasmolysis and deplasmolysis?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Bolo bache, otherwise I would not get to know, I will not move further. Osmosis, exosmosis, and endosmosis?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
A very quick revision. I'll not speak anything. I'll just show you the pics. Once again, you have to just see them. I'm just giving you 1 minute. Okay. Now we'll go down. We're coming to a new topic now, water potential. Should we start with the new topic now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What is the next topic we are going to study?
Water potential.
Water potential. Water potential is represented by this symbol. Please see this symbol. What is it known as? Xi. How do you pronounce it as? Tell me quickly. How will you pronounce that sign as?
Xi.
Xi.
Xi. Everybody please remember how to pronounce it as?
Xi.
Xi.
So water potential. It is represented by this sign. If you can see, it's on your screens. It is represented by Xi. The name is very clear. It tells you potential of water. What is water potential? It is the potential of water. What do you mean by potential? Daily language may when we talk about potential, I have the potential to do this. I do not have the potential to do this. What does the word potential actually mean? What do you understand? Anyone?
Capability.
Capability.
Yes, very good. Capacity, power. This is what we call as potential. Tell me, children, what does the word potential mean?
Capacity.
Capacity.
Power.
So power of, yes, power. So power of water molecules is what we call as, what do we call it as?
Water potential.
Yes, water potential. Now, water molecules continue to move. We know that when you have water particles, they move or they don't move? They will move. What kind of energy they have? Tell me which kind of energy they will have. Kinetic energy. Any particle which moves has which energy?
Kinetic energy.
So beta, water particles also, they are constantly in motion because they're liquid. So they will have which energy?
Kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy.
So the more the number of water molecules, the more is the movement, the more is the kinetic energy, and the maximum is the water potential. Listen to my sentence very carefully. The more the number of water particles, the more is the movement of the particles, maximum is the kinetic energy, and maximum is the water potential. Now just tell me one thing. I have 2 containers of water. One contains 5 liters of water and the other one contains 10 liters of water. Which one will have a higher water potential? Tell me.
10 liter. 10 kg. Ma'am, 10
Why?
liter.
Why, bache? Why? Try and explain why.
Ma'am, because there are more particles, they will have more kinetic energy.
Very good. So simple way of remembering water potential is, the more the number of water particles, the more is the movement, the more is the kinetic energy, and obviously the water potential is also going to be higher. Water potential is measured in a unit, pascals. I'm sure you've done this unit earlier. You know about pascals? Water potential of pure water is maximum and it is taken as 0. Pure water, when there is no solute added to it. Because when we say pure water, we mean maximum number of water particles. Because when we add solute, what happens? The number of water particles reduces and solute particles increases. So when pure water potential is considered to be maximum, and what is its standard value taken as? Tell me very quickly. Water potential value is taken as 0. And if you
0.
dissolve, yes, beta, if you dissolve something in water, then water potential will increase or it will decrease?
It will decrease.
It will decrease. Because
Decrease.
now, yes, because now the solute particles are also there. So water potential of solutions will be less than 0. Pure water, the value of water potential is 0. But if you add something and make it a solution, its value will become less than 0. If I say less than 0, that means its value will become what? Its value will become negative.
Negative.
It could be -1, -2, anything. So I have one more period with you, but before that, let me do this with you. Water potential. Let's do this. Power of water particles is called water potential. Because the more the number of water particles, the more is the kinetic energy movement and the more higher is the water potential. What is the unit of water potential?
Pascal.
Unit pascals. And it is
Pascal.
represented by
Xi.
Xi.
Yes, very good. The standard value of water potential of pure water is taken as
0.
0.
0. Very good. So when you add solute, what will happen to water potential? It will increase or it will decrease?
It will decrease.
Decrease.
So pure water was 0 and the value is decreasing. So the value will go